The silent extinction of third places isn't just about coffee shops closing or libraries defunding. It's about how we've unconsciously replaced them with parasocial spaces online. And now an entire generation has never experienced the specific kind of person you become when you regularly occupy a physical space with strangers who have no idea who you are.
That's a pretty bleak outlook. I think people are still socializing just fine online.
Socializing online isn't the same as being in a physical space with strangers. It's a curated experience where you can control who you interact with and how you present yourself. In a third place, you have to navigate different personalities and interests without the safety net of a screen.
But isn't that just a matter of personal preference? Some people prefer online interactions.
It's not just about preference. It's about the kind of skills and awareness you develop when you're forced to interact with people from different backgrounds and age groups in a physical space. You learn to read social cues, navigate conflicts, and develop empathy. These are essential life skills that are being lost on a generation that's growing up online.
I'm not convinced. I think online communities can provide the same kind of support and connection as physical ones.
Online communities are often echo chambers where people only interact with those who share their interests and views. In a third place, you're exposed to different perspectives and ideas. You might disagree with someone, but you still have to find a way to coexist. This is how you develop critical thinking and tolerance.
But what about people who are introverted or have social anxiety? Isn't online interaction a lifeline for them?
While it's true that online interaction can be a lifeline for some, it's also important to recognize that third places can be designed to be inclusive and welcoming. Libraries and coffee shops can have quiet areas, and community centers can offer programs for people with social anxiety. The problem is that we're not designing these spaces with the needs of all users in mind. We're just abandoning them altogether.
I see your point. But I still think people can find community and connection online.
Connection is not the same as community. Connection is about individual relationships. Community is about a shared sense of place and belonging. When you're part of a community, you feel a sense of responsibility to the people and the place. You're invested in its well-being. This is what's being lost when we replace third places with online spaces.
That's a pretty romantic view of community. I'm not sure it's that simple.
It's not simple, but it's real, and it's worth fighting for. We need to recognize the value of third places and work to create and preserve them, not just for our own sake, but for the sake of our communities and our society as a whole.